Welcome everyone to Hope Makes It Happen Financial Fridays. My name is Alex D. Williams, and I'm going to be facilitating this conversation. I'm with the Gulf Coast Athletic Conference, but we are very excited for this segment with Hope Credit Union. This show is going to air every third Friday of the month, and we are very excited today to start off with Ms. Kimberly Lee and Mr. Jahsir Williams from Hope Credit Union. If you all can introduce yourselves.
Hi, Alex. I'm Kimberly Lee, Financial Inclusion Officer with Hope Credit Union here in the Arkansas market. I'm glad to be here.
How you doing? My name is Jahsir Williams. I'm a student at Philander University. I'm a senior major in business marketing, and I'm an intern at Hope Credit Union.
So great to meet you all. Kimberly, if you don't mind to start us off, giving us just a quick introduction and background on Hope Credit Union for those that may not be familiar.
Yes, Alex, for those that don't know, Hope Credit Union's mission is to strengthen the financial health and wealth of people in under-resourced Deep South communities. Hope Credit Union is one of the nation's largest Black and women-owned financial institutions. 59% of Hope members are women. In 1994, we were founded in 1994 as a small business loan and church-based credit union in Jackson, Mississippi. Today, we have over 40,000 members with $800 million in assets in 23 locations in our 5 markets: Alabama, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, and Tennessee. In 2022, the Gulf Coast Athletic Conference welcomed Hope Credit Union as the official league financial sponsor. We are so proud to partner with the Gulf Coast Athletic Conference, also known as GCAC, to build this legacy and ensure that its HBCUs, their students, staff, and faculty, alumni, and communities have the financial tools needed to realize their immense potential.
Right. And we're very excited about that partnership. So thank you for talking a little bit about that. And Jahsir, for you, this is an incredible journey, kind of how things have gone around. You are a former GCAC athlete, currently at Philander University. And so how has this journey been like for you as well to now become a member of the fall 2023 cohort with Hope?
So from my freshman year coming in and winning the championship with GCAC, under the GCAC, with track and field, to now intern at Hope Credit Union, and now working with GCAC, it's all full circle. So it's all just kind of crazy, but fun story, and I'm loving the journey.
Well, you two are currently in Arkansas. Jahsir at Philander University, and you being with the Arkansas market. So can you talk, Kimberly, just about how that market has been growing there currently throughout the past couple of years?
Yes, Alex. Hope Credit Union is a full-service financial institution. We offer things like traditional banks, such as checking accounts, savings accounts, auto loans, mortgage loans, small business loans, commercial loans. Here in Arkansas, we have 3 locations, and we're serving 4,200 members. We provide financing and resources to unbanked and underbanked families and communities, and to those who must pay more to access basic financial services, such as payday lenders and check cashers. We're working every day to close those gaps. 13% of white households are unbanked or underbanked here in Arkansas, in contrast to 38% of non-white households. So 73% of white households are homeowners, while only 45% of Black households are homeowners.
Wow, those are some interesting statistics. And I'm so glad you brought them up, because one of the topics for today is about credit. And that kind of leads me into my first question of just asking you all, why is building and maintaining good credit really essential for the HBC community? And Kimberly, if you don't mind starting first.
Well, Alex, with my role, I do get to talk about credit quite a bit here in the Arkansas market. And your credit history and credit score can impact your ability to rent, to purchase a home, to get some jobs, open bank accounts, or even access loans and credit cards. An area that people often understand the least is how to build and maintain their credit score. So people may know that it's affected by the number of loans they have, or their payment history. But other factors can also play a role in your credit score, such as child support, unpaid child support, bankruptcies, having any type of closed accounts with charge-offs with any type of credit cards, retail stores, or financial institutions.
Right. And Jahsir, for you, if you don't mind talking about why it's essential as well to the HBC community.
Well, it's essential to the HBC community. Like you said, I go to Philander University here in Little Rock, and like Ms. Lee said, our credit score impacts a lot of things, such as getting a house, getting an apartment, getting a car, even getting jobs. So as we are taking that step from graduating to this next chapter in life, these are things that are essential for us to understand. So these are things that Hope is very passionate about getting students to learn.
Yeah. And I know you all did talk a little bit about the credit score and the importance of them, but Kimberly, if you don't mind just breaking down the basic concept of the credit and, such as credit scores, credit reports, credit history, the importance of that, and why HBCU students, faculty, staff, and families need to have a better understanding of all these things as well.
Sure. So here at Hope, we want members to understand their credit from the ground up, such as how to access your credit report. So a credit report shows your credit history and the activity that you have and that you allow each month. How often you pay how often you pay your creditors, how often you apply for credit. And a lot of people don't understand how important that 3-digit number, what's known as a credit score, is. This lets people know if you're credit worthy, if they would take a risk on lending you money for those opportunities. But everyone can access a free credit report at annualcreditreport.com. And if you would like to know more, you can always refer back to one of our branches in any one of our 5 markets. That's Alabama, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, or Tennessee.
Mm-hmm. Very essential information. Thank you for sharing that. And my next question for you, Jahsir, what specific steps would you recommend in financial products that HBCU students can take to start building their credit from scratch?
So some steps that you can take, or let's even say steps I took, like you said, I go to HBCU. I'm using the same thinking of my school and my financial, my well-being is with my financial well-being. So if I want to be around some people I know and things that I'm comfortable with. So why not treat your financial institution the same way? So that's just my thinking of it, and that's the steps that I would give other people to do.
Mm-hmm. And some tips, if you don't mind, Kimberly, that can lead to building this credit as well.
So yes, it's very important that you make each payment on time every month. Keep those credit card balances low. I know they may give you a limit to spend, but it's good if you keep it low. You don't want to charge off your credit cards and then you don't want to max out your credit cards and those limits start to affect your credit score in a negative way. Don't apply for new credit unless you need it. Only apply for new credit when needed. Don't ignore the bills. Creditors do not know whether you got laid off from your job, whether you're struggling financially. Do not ignore those phone calls. Let those creditors know. So if they have programs to help you, they will be able to help you. And review your credit report monthly. You never know what may be listed on your credit report that does not apply to you. So make sure that you are reviewing your credit report monthly.
All right. Well, I hope people that are listening are taking some tips. These are things I definitely wish I heard while I was in college, building your credit, because that is so incredibly essential. And we're going to take a short break, but when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more about this credit and why it's important. So we hope you all stay tuned, but we're going to take a short commercial break here.
Subtract the one with the 2 and use my fingers.
You're correct.
We both work so hard to give our little girl everything she needs. We've been saving up. It's time for something more.
What are we doing?
A home of our own.
They turned you away, pointing to what held you back instead of showing you the way to get there, but you kept trying.
They inspire me to do better, to reach for more, and get the help we need.
Hope makes it happen. With dedicated programs for first-time homebuyers and personal guidance, Hope Credit Union builds paths to home ownership for thousands of neighbors across the Deep South. We can help you too, no matter your income or credit. Brighter futures begin with Hope.
My name is Alex D. Williams, and I'm facilitating this conversation with the Gulf Coast Athletic Conference, but I'm excited today to have two representatives from Hope Credit Union to talk about the importance of credit and ways that this can help our HBCU community and students as well. Okay, and just to ask you, Kimberly, how can HBCU students and faculty use the credit responsibly to achieve the goals like buying a car, renting an apartment, or starting a business?
I'm glad you asked Alex. With Jahsir sitting here, he's a college student. Like other college students, even adults, I would ask the question, have you ever thought about your financial dreams? And this is where Dustin Gunn comes into play. He was a first-time college student, and he realized he needed a vehicle. He was always borrowing rides with his family or friends, paying for Ubers, and we all know Ubers can be very expensive. He was featured in our quarterly report as No More Ubers. He called me. I got to work with him. He called and he was like, "Hey, Miss Lee, I'm looking to purchase a new car." Dustin Gunn did the process from beginning to end. He filled out the application. He got approved, and he was able to purchase a Toyota 4Runner. He is now an owner of a vehicle. He was able to join Hope Credit Union and establish a relationship with a financial institution. And he is able now to no longer pay for Ubers, to now pay for gas, to own his own vehicle, and hopefully continue this relationship with Hope Credit Union on to financial wealth and health, which is what our mission is. Yeah. Even in his interview, when he was asked about his process, he said, "Hope has opened doors for me and gave me the proper guidance for a young kid like myself."
Yeah, that's a very inspiring story. And the fact that you got to work with him and help his dreams come true in a way is probably a really fulfilling moment for you. But, discovering this transformative power of Hope Credit Union in changing lives, Ashaki Clark, her story as well, just about resilience and empowerment, embodies the essence of finding new roads, even amidst adversity. So if you don't mind just talking about Ashaki's story and what she went through, but how Hope Credit Union was able to work with her through that.
So Ashaki Clark's story, finding new roads, could be any one of us out there. And I know, even telling this, some of us could probably relate to her story right now. She has been a Hope member since 2001, a mother of two. She experienced a significant hardship following a divorce. One of her immediate needs was to purchase a reliable vehicle to get to and from work and get her kids to school. Well, unfortunately, her financial situation was in a flux, and she could not get a financial institution to approve her loans. So she came to Hope, asked us could she apply for a loan. She did apply online. She was able to connect with one of our member service representatives and got approved for an auto loan. So through her process, through her financial hardship, we were able to make sure she had that reliable vehicle to take care of her kids and to get her to and from work. Ashuki said in her statement that she can now travel with her family with confidence. And again, that aligns with our mission.
So after my divorce, things were extremely tough. I was in a situation where I needed to, get us through. I have straight A students. I want to keep them motivated with school, getting them to school on time. It's part of my responsibilities. So I came to a point where I was in an old vehicle and it just was not serving us as well as I needed to be on the go like I was. So I decided to get another car. So I went to Hope because I knew previously that credit unions had served me well. And this Hope was the only credit union that didn't have terms in terms of membership that, I wasn't a firefighter, I wasn't a city service person, I wasn't a teacher. And you fill out your application and they review your financial status and they let me in. I didn't have a credit history at that point. I was a stay-at-home mom for a while. And in that time, I didn't do any banking. So it wasn't that I was, a bad credit, it's just that I didn't have any credit. I would absolutely recommend everyone, especially, first timers, new people, to go and give Hope a chance. It's as simple as applying for a membership. There's no hidden fees. You can always reach someone if you have questions or if there's something happening with your account. Someone's always available. So it was very easy for me to decide that that's who I wanted to bank with for a car loan.
Hope Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Yeah, another great story, and I feel like, discussing that transformative power, discovering that transformative power because of Hope Credit Union in changing lives. Ashaki Clark's story of resilience and empowerment just embodies the essence of finding new roles, even amidst adversity, like you mentioned as well. So we hope that you join us in supporting stories more like Ashaki as well, and be a part of the nation's leading Black and women-owned financial institution, that is Hope Credit Union. Become a Hope member and unlock a world of tailored solutions, benefits, and personalized support.
All right, Jahsir, let's close it out. Hope makes it happen. Join us today. Brighter futures begin with hope.
Yes. Well, thank you all so much for joining us for this first segment of Hope Makes It Happen Financial Fridays, a really engaging conversation that I hope a lot of people tuned into to learn about credit and learn about ways that they can help themselves within the Black community, HBCU students as well. My name is Alex D. Williams. I was the facilitator of this conversation with the Gulf Coast Athletic Conference. We are here on HBCU Plus. You can catch this segment and the other segments that are going to appear every third Friday of the month. And also make sure to check this out on the GCAC Network, Channel 02, and the Hope Digital platforms as well. So thank you so much again, Ms. Kimberly Lee and Mr. Jahsir Williams, for joining us for this first segment about credit.